Okay, so I'm going to do a little tutorial of how to use IXL, which is our new learning platform while we're doing distance learning. It'll be a way for you to practice your skills, and specifically I'm going to be having you do mostly math. I have also included a little bit of Spanish just for fun. But if you see, follow my mouse, on Tuesday, the 24th, under the math column, you will see where it says, I'm highlighting it right now, IXL 4th grade math T.4. And then in parentheses I put its place values and decimal numbers. So IXL is a website or an app if you have a tablet. So I'm going to go to a new tab and I'm going to just type in IXL. And if you press enter, it might pop up with the website already for you, or if you just Google it, the website should pop up. IXL, it should say Math, Language Arts, Science, Social Studies, and Spanish. Click on that. And then at the top, there's a place where you can type in your username and your password, and then click sign in. If you want it to remember you on your computer or tablet, you just click this little check box, and then hopefully the next time you log in, you won't have to type in everything again. So I'm going to type in mine, and then my password. Okay, and then I'm going to click sign in. And if you want, you can click save password. I'm not going to though. Okay. Okay, now up at the top, you should see where it says learning. I'm going to click that. And then you should be able to find your grade level. 4th grade. And if you remember back on the lesson plan, I'm going to go back to it. I highlighted it said IXL 4th grade math T.4 place values in decimal numbers. I'm going to go find the subject or the letter T and then find number 4. So letter T, number 4. I see A, F, and R. Keep scrolling until you find T. Okay, here's T. And then 4. Right here, and I have it already highlighted for you, and then you can click on that one, and this is going to give you extra practice with place values and decimal numbers. So this would be a good thing to do after you have your lesson practice done and your written practice already done. And as you answer the questions, this number right here, this SMART score in orange, will start to change. And I want you to be trying to get into an 80 to 90 SMART score. If you get to a 100, that means that you know it really, really well. If you're an 80 to 90, that means you know it well enough to keep going. So I'm going to read the problem and then we're going to answer it, and we're going to watch this score in orange. In 372 and 68 hundredths, in which place is the 2? So here's the 2. Here's the decimal place. So to the left of the decimal is hundreds, tens, ones, or hundredths. I know this is the ones place, so I'm going to click the ones and I'm going to click submit. And then it tells me I got it right. Okay, now check over here. My SMART score went up to a 10. You can notice that up here at the top, it tells you how many questions you've done so far, and it also tells you the time that you've taken so far. So far we've taken 1 minute and 30 seconds, okay? This is also because I'm talking a lot. So if you were just reading the problem, you'd be able to go through this a lot quicker. So let's do another one. In 9.1, in which place is the 1? The 1's right here, the decimal place, so 1 to the right of the decimal place is the 10th place. I'm going to click that and hit submit. Great job. Okay, look at the SMART score. It goes up, okay? Okay, in this number, in which place is the 2? Okay, here's the 2. So here's my decimal. So 1, 2, 3 places to the left. Ones, hundredths, hundreds, or tens. This is the hundreds place. Submit. Brilliant. My smart score over here in orange went up again. Okay, now in this number, which place is the 1? Now I'm going to make a mistake on purpose just to show you what happens. Okay, so if I say the 1 is in the ones place, it's going to tell you that's incorrect. And then if you scroll down right here, it starts to give you an explanation, which is awesome. Okay, so it tells you what you answered. You said the ones, and then in orange down here, it's going to give you an explanation or how to solve it. In this case, they're going to tell you where each place value is, kind of like the chart we have in the back of our classroom. So here's the decimal right in the middle here. Okay, to the left of the decimal, they tell you it's the ones place. To the right is the tenths, and then it goes hundredths. So it says the 1 is in the hundredths place, okay? I like the little explanations it gives you. So make sure you're reading that. If you get an answer wrong, go through the explanation, okay? Then you can click got it, and it'll give you a new question, okay? But if you noticed over here at the SMART score, it actually went down. We were at a 28. So remember, we want our SMART score to be in between the 80 and 90. But if you want to keep going, you can make that SMART score out of 100. Or you can go all the way up to 100, excuse me. Okay? Okay, so let's do one more. In this number, which place is the 9? Okay, here's the decimal. 2 to the left. All right, and then you can look back over here and you can see that your SMART score is now gone up. So, if you need a break, the cool thing about IXL is that you can take a break, okay? Just, click X out of here and you can be done, okay? It saves everything for you, your progress that you're at. So don't worry about finishing this and trying to get your SMART score in between that 80 and 90 or all the way up to 100. Just keep going, okay, if you want to. If you need a break, take a break. It'll save it for you. Don't worry about it, okay? So I'm going to log in to IXL one more time just to show you other things you can do. So I'm going to go back to 4th grade. Okay. And actually on the left-hand side here, you can switch to different grades if you would like to. Like if you want to look ahead at 5th grade, go ahead. So you have all of these skills that you could be practicing. The things I've highlighted are the things that I want you to be practicing this week. Okay? I know there's one more highlighted over here, which you'll be learning about, I think, on Wednesday. So that's something you can even look ahead on too. Okay? But all of these things, so if you know, let's say you're not that great at working with the clock, here's a skill set right here on time. You can find a specific skill that you want to work on. Let's say you're not good with elapsed time word problems. You can click on that and you can practice, okay? So you can really do anything on here. You've got language arts, you've got science, social studies, and Spanish. And if you noticed as you scroll through Spanish right away, I actually highlighted the Spanish alphabet because we started practicing that last week. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to work on some Spanish while you're off. This one's a little different. You have to click this little noise button
B
and listen to what it says, and then you pick a letter based on what you hear. Okay, so same thing there. You have a SMART score. If you get between 80 and 90, you're good to go. You can try to reach the perfection by going all the way to 100, okay? So that's it for my tutorial for you. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help. I'm sure your parents are able to help you too. If not, this is all new, so don't worry. Good luck and have fun with this.